Introducing Flux wheels with the new Sidekick Hub. Sidekick Hubs make your bike better by disconnecting the drivetrain from the rear suspension, eliminating pedal kickback, and improving rider control, grip, and comfort on descents. How it works. A timed pusher in the free hub retracts pawls from the ratchet, allowing your cassette to spin forward with no pulling on the crank, eliminating pedal kickback. This is what it means.
It is not a simple evolution, but we're talking about a small revolution.
It always looks simple when it's finished, but it's been a real engineering challenge, and it has taken a lot of effort and time.
Absolutely. Over 7 years, we must have made 50 prototypes.
Using the race team feedback and, just their accelerated wear, we're able to see, if we're just off by 0.01 millimeter, it wasn't working. So we had lots of part swapping going on in the pits, lots of late nights.
We are absolutely convinced the Sidekick Hub is one of the most reliable on the market. Steel axle for stiffness and reliability. Captive thread end cap for tool-free service. Replaceable ratchet for complete serviceability. 3 deadband settings to match all frame designs and different rider preferences. Let's dive deeper. Pedal kickback is such a big problem that many brands went out of their way to try to prevent it, changing their frames to a high pivot design. Unlike any other product on the market, Sidekick eliminates kickback at the source, rather than just reducing it. But what is pedal kickback? As the suspension compresses, the chain follows the swing arm and pulls on the derailleur cage and the cranks. This creates vibration, stiffens your suspension, and you get shocks to your legs quickly, leading to fatigue. With Sidekick, this problem is gone. It eliminates pedal kickback in nearly all situations, giving a chainless feel, more active suspension while braking, with no shock tuning necessary. With the free hub pawls disengaged during coasting, Sidekick wheels are whisper quiet and roll fast with noticeably less drag. Through our extensive data acquisition testing, we've seen that with Sidekick, riders spend 50% more time in the mid-stroke, the suspension sweet spot, giving the feeling of more available travel. The difference was 21% less crank acceleration. See for yourself. Here's a drop test by our pro rider, Remy Metallier. On the left, no Sidekick. The crank spins, giving kickback, and on the right, the crank stays still. But what does that mean for you?
It is the single best update I have done to my bike. The bike feels more settled on the ground.
Yeah, the new Sidekick Hub kind of makes my bike feel like it did in Leo Gang when I won that race without the chain.
Getting traction in corners and stuff without having to hear any noise or chatter.
It rolls faster than any hub I've come across.
Pretty amazing, just giving us that no chain feel on the bike and just feeling the bike work its linkage properly.
I'd say that I have 25% less vibration coming into me as a rider.
This means it's so fast you won't know where to store all your metals. But we're not done. We had to invent a rim to match. So we sent the engineers back to the lab, and they developed Flux rims. Low-profile rim designs, 30mm inner, hookless flanges, available in high modulus carbon or welded 6069 aluminum. Lifetime warranty on carbon rims and 5-year crash replacement on alloy. Grappler Flux rims deliver huck-proof durability that racers trust, with engineered compliance for more grip and comfort. Flux is laterally stiff, giving precise handling. The magic happens at the tire contact patch, where the rim deflects locally, absorbing chatter that would otherwise transfer to the rider. It's stiff and compliant at the same time.
But is it strong enough?
Flux is the result of testing over a decade of World Cup downhill racing seasons. First, we built in the toughness and won World Cup titles with the LG1 Race Carbon DH wheels. For Flux, we embarked on engineering a rim that is just as tough, but with the compliance requested by our riders. And this is what it means when you ride it.
With this new rim, we're able to have more grip, feel what traction we have better with less forces coming into the body, a less harsh ride, and overall more compliance and more fun.
Feels like you've got a lot better feel of the ground, easier to kind of feel where traction is. It holds the line better. Also, with wet conditions, it just means, more grip, really.
After 2 full seasons of testing and racing, Flux is here. Less fatigue, less vibration, less drag, less noise, more grip, more control. With Flux wheels and the Sidekick Hub, you'll simply go faster, with more fun.